Hi friends. Welcome to Movie Review Monday. Excuse the clothes. These are like my house. This is my house clothes, but it's not modest in the way that my beliefs present modesty. Plus, I have an undergarment that I wear as part of my religious beliefs that I needed to cover up. So I got my pillowcase that I need to wash that I took off so I could wash it. On. I'm also going to be working on my family's calendar that gets hung up. My mom makes me do it all the time now because I made the mistake of drawing a picture on it once. I think it was July. Yeah, I drew like little fireworks, and so she says that I have to do it now. Anyway, so I am not excited about this movie review Monday because I try to be positive with these reviews. The thing is, this was a recommendation by my younger brother. He was a big fan of the original when it came out in the early 2000s, I think. And so he advertised, he wanted me to watch this one. And he said that this remake is not like the original one. And I had already heard some things about this movie that I was like, this is not going to be a good movie. I'm not going to enjoy this. Plus, I did not like the original one. And before I talk about what movie it was that I watched, I want to preface this that these are just my opinions. If you like it, then, like, if you like the original, then go ahead and watch this movie. If you, like, these are just my opinions. If you want to watch it, you should watch it. Go into it with an open mind. I tried to do that with this. It's just, it is what it is. And I do try to be positive. So the movie I watched this week was the Mean Girls remake that came out in, gosh, was it earlier this year or last year? I don't know. The year will be in the title. And like I said, I am not a fan of the original Mean Girls with Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams, I think is her name. My younger brother loved it. Loved it. Was obsessed with Rachel McAdams. And he really enjoyed it. I didn't, because I was one of the ones that got made fun of in high school, and so I think it just charged up bad memories. So, like, that's probably why I didn't enjoy it as much. But he was obsessed with it, so when it rebooted, he wanted to see it really bad. And so he's the one that told me to try it out because it is with Amazon Prime. You can watch it for free on Amazon. One thing they don't tell you, it is a musical. I love musicals. Musicals are fantastic. This one did not need to be a musical. Some of the songs were really, really good, but some of the songs were super out of place. I think if they kept it, because they did kind of a narration kind of thing to it, I think if they kept it to where the narrators were the only ones singing, it probably would have been better, I think. Just in my opinion. They kept, it's the same storyline. They had to make changes, obviously, to accommodate for, like, cell phones and casting and things like that. The cast were not bad. They had musical talent. I just did not think the songs belonged in the movie. And I think when they casted parent to child, they did a really good job of casting people who look like they could be related. Regina and her mom, I think there should have been a little more of an age gap, but they did look really similar. It is almost a make-for-make remake, but I do think that there's a lot more character development after Regina gets hit by the bus. Spoiler alert, sorry, I just assume everyone's seen the original. It was such a fad. It, like, I don't know. It just, the storyline would have been fine without the music. Everyone had musical talent. I don't think that they matched, like, the music matched the story. And I love plays, and not all plays need to be musical. So I think it is an interesting choice that they went that way. The actors were really real talented. They did make, not Gretchen, what was the other one? Karen. They did dumb down her character a bit, and I don't think that was necessary at all. Like, it just got to the point of being ridiculous. I do love that they had Tina Fey and what's his face in it. Like, a lot of the adults that were in the original came back, especially in the teacher roles. I do like the small change that they made with those characters in relation to each other. They did keep a lot of the classic lines, like the get in loser kind of thing. The I'm a cool mom, they kept. Like, mostly the memes, they kept those in. They kept, like, the general storyline the same. Lindsay Lohan does come back in this one, and she looks happy. Like, I don't know if it's just, she just looks like she's happier in general. And her lines are actually kind of funny. I'm a little bummed they didn't get to bring back all of the original cast. What comes after 24? 25. Wow. I will say, out of all the movies I've reviewed, I honestly don't think I'll watch this one again. Unless I lose, like, a vote and everyone wants to watch it. It's September. There's 30 days. Okay, sorry. I'm not very good at the multitasking. But I don't know. If you really like the original, go for it. Watch it. I hope you enjoy it. It just was not my cup of tea. And that's the thing. Not all movies are going to be everyone's cup of tea. Like, I like sci-fi and rom-coms and things like that. My parents are really at the point where they like historical fiction. And I do not. I kind of refuse to watch any historical fiction. So, and then, like, my younger brother likes war movies. So, I don't know why he connected with Mean Girls so much. But I watched it for him. Probably not going to send him this review. But at least I can tell him honestly that I've watched it. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your films. If you have a recommendation you want me to watch and review, like, drop it below. I'm always up for a good movie. Bye.